Good evening and welcome to Flat Earth Pacific Northwest Meet and Greet. I don't see any viewers out there yet, but I'm sure some will join fairly soon, I hope. Viewers out there yet, but I'm sure some will join fairly soon. So we've got 2 viewers and 3 viewers, hooray. I've got chat enabled, so you can add stuff to chat now. If there's anybody out there who wants to join in on the actual chat part, just let me know and I'll send you the link. And in fact, okay, we have 3 viewers now. I don't know how many people we're going to get because, well, it's just the Pacific Northwest. And I'm hoping that if you're from Portland or east of the mountains or, you know, up in Canada, that you'll at least join in. Maybe you'll find other people in your local area. So we're up to 3 viewers. That's a good sign. It's of course a soggy night in Seattle this evening, so maybe everybody's a little sleepy. If anybody wants to join in the actual live chat or to be pulled in as a guest onto the broadcast or the podcast, just let me know or say something in chat, or if you're here, say something in chat. Did I say I didn't want to limit this to just the Seattle area? If there are people from other areas, I do hope they show up. So anyway, I don't see anybody in chat yet. And not sure who's actually out there yet. All I see is 3 viewers. So if you are out there, just say hi in the chat box and we'll find out who's here. Don't be shy. Yeah, I wasn't sure what people would like to do as a get-together. That's why I'm hoping somebody will say something in the chat box or somewhere else, or so we'll know what kind of things people are. Hello, Yoshi. I see you're in the chat. Are you from the Pacific Northwest? I didn't know you were. So you got Yoshi in the chat, and so I've got 4 viewers. I just don't know who they are. As I said, I'm not sure what kind of a get-together people would like to have. I know downtown Seattle's pretty central for all of us. You know, somewhere down there would work. Oh, Yoshi, you're from Norway? We have a lot of Norwegian people of Norwegian background in the Seattle area. But as I said, if you're out there, say something in the chat box so I know who's here. Let's see, you're in California. Oh, well, maybe you should get a California group to work together. We can all do one of these, you know. The whole point is like it would be nice to actually meet people somewhere besides a podcast, you know, or a hangout. Yeah, I don't know who else is out there. I know we got more viewers out there. Um, but are they from the Pacific Northwest? Is anybody out there from the Pacific Northwest? Well, it's possible people might be fashionably late too, because, well, you know, it's rainy tonight, so everybody's probably sleepy. Jackpot is in Portland. I was hoping we'd have somebody from Portland because, you know, I assumed everybody was just from the Seattle area. And, you know, I thought maybe the, you know, that other people from other areas like Spokane and Portland and maybe Vancouver would want to like get together. So we've got one person from Portland. I know Smedley's from Kent, Washington, so he's pretty nearby. But I don't see him in there in the chat room. I don't know. Maybe I could. Let me see. I'll see if I can invite some people. There he is. I'll send that one. And I can send one more. Maybe he just needs a reminder. Okay. Mark Sargent said he was coming, but I don't know. Maybe he needs a reminder too, because he's up on Whidbey Island, and possibly, I don't know. See, Sasha might want to come because it's like, but I don't remember if she's, let's see. I know there was a couple people who wanted to come. They said they were going to come. So we got one person from Portland. I wish we could get more people from Portland because then they could have their own get together down there. I don't do these. I'm not very good at doing these hangouts. So hopefully somebody will come in. Well, it's not even 10 minutes yet. So people are, what they say, you have to be in class at least by 10 minutes. So. And there was somebody else, I think, that was here too. I don't know his real name. His name is Propaganda Destroyer. I think he's here in the Northwest too. So we have a few people. Like I say, it was worth a try. Try to get people together. So we got 6 viewers. I just don't know who everybody is. I only know Victoria, Yoshi, Jack, and that's it. So 3 out of 6, not bad. The others are probably just lurking. I mean, I had some ideas about what we could do. We could go out and put a camera on the Victoria Clipper as it heads up to Victoria. That thing moves really fast on the water, so you could probably get it disappearing and then bring it back in with zoom. That would be a fun one to do. Or get on the Seattle Great Wheel and see if the horizon matches our eye level. Yoshi said, hey, Robin, did you read Father Malachi Martin? I have read one of his books. It was very interesting. It was one of his earlier writings. It was about the ritual of exorcism, and really factual. I mean, if you think the exorcism was freaky, this book is really interesting. It's called Hostage to the Devil, and it was written by him a long time ago. Very interesting book. It actually goes through the whole process of examination of somebody who may be, you know, possessed by a demon, and the whole process of exorcising, which is pretty intense. I mean, some of his later stuff, he got a little weird. Maybe he was just getting old. Yeah, I'm hoping some people will show up. I mean, 6 is good, but I was hoping we'd get more than, or at least that way I know, you know, it'd be nice to get somebody from the Seattle area. I know they're out there. I just don't know who everybody is that's from Seattle. So Victoria, are you thinking about starting a hangout in the California area? Because I know you've got Marmar Queen down there. You've got a lot of people down in California. And who else? Oh man, I can't think of her name right now. I could look at her. What is her name? Oh, she was just on. JL Forbes. Yeah, she's down in California as well. In fact, Yoshi, I think there's even people in Norway. You could maybe even do a flat Earth get together there too. And I know we have people in Portland, Jack. I know we have people in Portland. I just can't think, I can't think of who it is down in Portland. There's several people. But yeah, Victoria, you could do one in California and get probably quite a few people. I don't know, we're down to 5 viewers. I'm sorry I'm so boring. I was hoping more people would show up. I didn't expect it to be a monologue. I know I've gone out on the Puget Sound and like done some of those curvature tests, so that's something you can do anytime, any place you have, you know, a large body of water. Or like track the ferry going to Bremerton or something. That's like 5 miles. So you get some curvature there. I'm just hoping everybody's a little late, that's all. Maybe they thought it was 7:30. If I was Patricia, I could bring out cats, but my dogs are sleeping, so all I have is dogs. Oh, what's going on? We were gonna hold a get together for people in the Pacific Northwest, and so far we don't have people from the Pacific Northwest here. We were trying to work on, you know, how a lot of people are getting groups together, like over in England, they're going to go get together and go see the Mappa Mundi at Cambridge University. And so that's what's going on. We're trying to find people to get together with groups in their own local area. So it's kind of like I just started this hangout to say, let's see if we can find some people in our local area. So where are you from? I wish I could be more entertaining, Yoshi, but I maybe I'll cure your insomnia. Well, yeah, and Jack, I put this at 7 because, like, you know, this is a time that's normal for us. I mean, usually when we get on these hangouts, we have to go on, you know, it's earlier in the day so we meet the other people's time frame. From Baytown, Texas. Oh, you're down there by Patricia. You guys should get your own hangout to go down at, well, I don't know. Is Baytown near Houston, or is it near like Dallas? Are you in Kellogg, Idaho, did you say? J. Henning Kelloggia? Is that Kellogg, Idaho? So we got John and Julie from Baytown, Texas. Oh, Kellogg, Iowa. I thought you said Kellogg, Idaho. Well, John and Julie, you should like contract Patricia and get together with her. Well, there is a Kellogg, Idaho. So when I think of Kellogg, I think of Kellogg, Idaho. Sorry, Iowa, Idaho. They're both with an I. Yeah, Patricia's still in Houston, so John and Julie, you could get together with Patricia. That would be something. Sorry, Jay Henning. I don't know anybody in that upper Midwest area. I think there's a bunch of people in Michigan that are in the flat earth community, but not farther south by Idaho, Iowa. So we got people from everywhere. But definitely, yeah, get with Patricia Steer. I know she wants to have a local get together too. So John and Julie could get together with her. I know there's people in Norway, Yoshi. I think the rain here in Seattle made everybody sleepy today. It's just really soggy today. And possibly there's storms further to the coast, so it's possibly Mark Sargent's power went out, so that might be why he's not here. Because he said he would be here. Because he's definitely from the Northwest, and he said he would come, so I have a feeling his power might have gone out. And I was thinking maybe Orphan Red would come too, because she's from Vancouver, so I thought she might drop in as well. So we got 8 viewers, not bad. I may have to do this again. Oh no, not to the house. I thought he would come on the hangout. He said he would come out on the hangout. So Mark doesn't always go to people's house to have interviews. I know he goes to Patricia's house, but you know, I'm different. No, we'd have to go downtown. I live way up in the forest. We have large predators near my house, bears and cougars. I know, 9 viewers. What is that? Caveman 444. Are you from the Pacific Northwest? I've been trying to find some people from the Pacific Northwest here. Is Mark Sargent a Christian? I believe he is. You know, I don't know what flavor or anything, but he definitely, you know, he's not a secularist or an atheist, that's for sure. Upstate New York. Wow. I don't think we have too many people from upstate New York. Caveman 444 from upstate New York. What do you think of this? Yoshi wants to know what I think of the so-called black-eyed kids. I don't know. I haven't seen any of those. I have no thoughts on those. Do you have thoughts on those? So, Caveman, are you up by Rochester or over by what is it? I blank that city's name out because it's such a kind of grubby place. I'm trying to think of what it is. There's Rochester's good in, oh, Buffalo. Oh, Binghamton, that's a nice area. Caveman 444 from Binghamton. Yeah, that is nice. Binghamton, that's like kind of more like up by the ski areas, isn't it? Oneonta, New York. I don't know where that is. Sorry. I know where Binghamton kind of is. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think that was kind of like, I don't know. I thought that whole black-eyed kid thing was more in movies and stuff. So we're up to 11 viewers. Woohoo! So where's everybody from? Sound off. Where are you from? So we got one from upstate New York, one from Portland. I think he's still there. Somebody from Norway. And Some people from California. We get more, maybe we'll get more people from California. If you're from California, sound off, because we already have somebody from California here. Maybe you two should talk. Oh, gee, is that Yike Bonhoff? We have Yoshi from Norway. You're kind of close across the Baltic there. Oh, Caveman's going to stay up. Well, we're not. This is going to be a short hangout, so don't get too stoked up on coffee. We only do that in Seattle. It's in our blood, coffee. I've got my Norwegian mink on here. When it's a cold, soggy day, we need our Norwegian mink, So we got 11 viewers. We can find out where everybody is. Maybe you can get together with other people in your area. I was hoping to get people from the Northwest so we could get together in our area, but that's okay. Whoever shows up, that's cool. Okay, now we got some secrets of the gods from Florida. So everybody's just all over the place. New to the Jackpot says he's new to the Northwest. Well, Portland's a great town. My nephew lives down there. He doesn't get into all this flat earth stuff, but there's, it's an interesting town. My favorite television show is produced there. I don't know if you've ever seen Grimm. It's shot down in Portland. Mount Rainier casting a shadow? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been up on Mount Rainier. I'm thinking that's an interesting trip to take because, you can kind of get a view of the flat earth from up there and maybe do a little bit of observation of the sun's path, that. Like I say, I go up to the Paradise Lodge or Sunrise Lodge, which is right at the timberline. So, and then you can hike up a little bit further. Well, sometimes if you get too high up, it's really a lot of snow, even in the summer. So you gotta use the ice pitons and stuff like that. That's technical climbing at that point. Fringe series. Yoshi likes the Fringe series. I just got rid of my TV, but I did like Grimm when I had a TV, or I don't do cable service now. I just feel like it sucks too much of my brain out. So we got 10 viewers. And one from the Pacific Northwest. Jack is from the Pacific Northwest. The only thing about Portland is not quite as open and free as it is up here in the Seattle area. Seattle's pretty, they put up with just about anything up here. Portland's a little more small town, I think. So we got somebody from Florida, we got somebody from California, somebody from Norway, Netherlands, upstate New York. Oh. But like, people should try this in their own area, like just do this hangout. Of course, just don't look at my results here, because it might not be typical, but if we kind of like open up and say, hey, who's out there, maybe we'll find people who are out there in our area, and then we can actually have a meet together, really, with real people. I know everybody likes to live online, but there's nothing like actually talking to people face to face. And I know they're doing it in England, because Martin Leedkey, Nathan Oakley, and several other people are going to Cambridge to the museum there to see the Mappa Monday, and then they're just going to have a little chat and coffee or cakes or whatever afterwards, and just to make a day of it. So I mean, England is the first one to do it. Somebody else has got to do it. Oh, Ike Bonhoff got the TV. Oh, you got rid of the TV too? Yeah, it just sucks your brains out. It's just, especially the commercials. It drives me nuts. Maybe Yoshi, you and Ike can meet somewhere between the channel between Norway and Netherlands. Don't they have a ferry that goes up that way? I mean, I was trying to get people from the Pacific Northwest together, but looks like we're working on the whole world right now. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. TV is just not entertaining anymore. It's like they're running out of creativity. It's like it's all just these stupid reality shows, and I mean, but the only thing I like is the cooking channels if they're doing something interesting. Oh, Yoshi painted over her TV screen. That's the thing is, I mean, if we can just step away from the screen and go out there and actually meet each other for reals, like I say, just go have a cup of coffee together, or like the folks in England are doing, going out to a museum together to look at an old map from the Middle Ages that, from when the Earth was, they mapped the Earth as a flat Earth. Very interesting map. Portland roads, yeah. Oh, don't get me started on Portland roads. Their street system was designed by a madman. I used to live down that area. It's like horrible. Seattle's almost as bad, but it's not the roads here that are bad. It's the drivers. People in Seattle just can't drive. They can't drive, and they can't drive when it's too sunny. They can't drive when it's raining. They really can't drive when it's snowing. One flake hits the road in Seattle and it's the end of the world for them. Oh, you're going to start your own YouTube videos. You got a guy, I think he lives in you've got, UK, if you're in the Netherlands, you've got a couple people there I know of for sure. There's a YouTube channel called Flat Earth Observations. They do, actually, I live near Rotterdam, and I'm pretty sure GeoShifter is from the Netherlands too, and he does tons of videos. He does really nice videos. I've used some of his work on my videos. But yeah, you could, they could do, you guys could do a Netherlands get together, really easily, because you've got some people there. Maybe contact them. Uh, yeah, I really like Flat Earth Observations. They do a lot of curvature studies, and they're really technical about it. They measure the heights of everything, show the exact latitudes and longitudes on their little location finder, elevations and everything. And they look up the heights of the ships that they're tracking out over the ocean. The Flat Earth Observation, I really like their videos. They're real technical, but I like them. But yeah, you should check those guys out. Flat Earth Observations. They were in Spain recently, so because they were taking pictures in Spain. But and then there's also a GeoShifter, I think, is in your area as well. And he's pretty funny. He's got great videos. So there's 3 people that could get together in the Netherlands. So yeah, we're up to 14 viewers. Who else is out there? Sound off. Say something in the chat. If you're from the Pacific Northwest, I'll let you in the live TV screen chat. Do you want to come in, Jack? I can send you the link. But definitely, Yike, I'm sure that's how you pronounce your name, right? Yike? You check out GeoShifter and the guys from Flat Earth Observations. They're good people. Geo's funny too. He's a funny guy. No thanks. What? Why is your hair messy? You don't have to turn your camera on. Jack doesn't want to come into this TV screen. Jenna Rose from Tennessee. I used to live in Georgia, so I know kind of a little bit about Tennessee. There's got to be somebody down in the Tennessee area. I know there's people in Louisiana. But yeah, start your own little Google Hangout. And okay, Jack's camera shy. He's not coming in. I was going to get one more person from the Pacific Northwest on screen, but no such luck. But yeah, start your own get-togethers out there. Like I say, I'm not having too much luck with the Pacific Northwest, but maybe you other people can talk with each other. Looks like Victoria's not there anymore, but you could definitely contact Marmar Queen. I know she's down in the California area, San Francisco, I think. Well, people, we have to start actually talking to each other real, just so we know that each of us exists out there. So we're up to 14 viewers. Who else is out there? Don't be shy. Just say hi in chat. Even if you don't want to come on the TV screen part. Oh, Yoshi, you're being silly. Well, don't worry, Jack. He says he's been lurking in all the flat Earth hangouts, but he hasn't said anything. Yeah, just speak up, or just make a little, video of your own. Just a lot of people do that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I see a ton of them out there where they just like make a little video saying, no, this is how I found out about flat Earth. 2 minutes or something. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I mean, my first videos were like, I talked like I was Rain Man or something. I kind of still do that. Oh, I did get a right, or I did not. Not easy to say. I thought it was Yike. Or Yika? Yika? Maybe? Yika, what you should do is you should make a flat Earth video introducing yourself, and so then we'll know how to say your name because you can say it on the video. You don't have to show your face either. GeoShifter hardly ever shows his face in his videos. He's a nice guy, but he just does mostly pictures and then does voiceover. Yeah, anybody else, don't be shy. There's 15 viewers out there. I know we got more people out there. Don't be a lurker. Don't be a shirker. Don't be a lurker. Say hi and tell us where you're from. Yoshi's right. We're all big people here. So Jenna Rose is looking for somebody from Tennessee, Kentucky maybe? Or possibly, what part of Tennessee are you in? Are you on the Paducah, Kentucky side, or let's see, what's over there? Are you in Memphis side, or are you on Chattanooga side? Yeah, chat is good, but the real important thing is get together as real people. There's a lot of people in the Netherlands, I think. They could do a Flat Earth Netherlands get together because, I don't know, maybe it's because like the Netherlands is so flat, it makes you realize the Earth is flat. That's right. Don't be shy, Ike. Just get a hold of Geo, at least Geo and Flat Earth Observations. Those guys I know for sure. Oh, you're right in the middle. Well, Jesse Spots is in Nashville area. You know Jesse Spots. Jenna, you should contact Jesse Spots. He's got a YouTube channel. Spots, just like spots on a ink spots, Jesse Spots. Now I remember somebody from Tennessee. Tennessee is kind of a long, thin state. So if you're in the Memphis area, you're kind of a ways from Chattanooga, and then you got Nashville in the middle. Yoshi, I know we've got other people besides you in Norway. I'm just trying to think of who it is. There's that one guy that did that heavy metal song for Mark Sargent. I can't remember his name now. I think he's from Norway. Oh, he's in Knoxville? Oh, okay. Well, okay, that may be it. Is that far? I don't know where Knoxville is. So we've got people actually talking to each other from other parts of the world. I just wish we get some people from the Pacific Northwest. I know we got people in the Seattle area. I know there's at least 3. But we are having a storm. So maybe those people are in the part where they got power outages. See, generous. I'm in the middle. He's in Knoxville. Reached out to him. He got scared or something. 4 hours. 4 hours. Oh yeah. Yeah, Jesse can be a little. You know, he's had to deal with some rather dicey situations, so he gets kind of paranoid, maybe a little bit paranoid. Now, who is that guy from Norway that did that metal music for Mark Sargent? I can't remember his name. He's from there. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to send coffee over the internet, Jack. Sorry about that. Yeah, Jesse Spots is a good guy. I mean, that's a UK saying Jesse Spots is a good guy, and that's true. He's a good guy. I guess sometimes he just gets a little paranoid sometimes, you know, when meeting new people. Yeah, he's been burned a few times so in his life, so you know, it's understandable. Yeah. So we're down to 11 viewers again. Oh, I was planning on making this an hour. An hour's almost up. Does anybody have anything else to say? Is there anybody out there that hasn't said where they're from or said hi yet? Yeah, wouldn't you know, I'd have the Pacific Northwest meet and greet, and we got a storm going further out on the coast. So I'm just afraid a lot of people have lost their power. Can't get on the internet if your power's out. So is there anybody hasn't? I know we've got 12 viewers out there, so there's definitely some people who haven't said hi in the chat yet. So at least just say hi before we wrap it up here. Don't be shy. Well, hopefully we'll try it again later on. Maybe next time I'll get it on a day when we don't have storms blowing through the Northwest. Can you talk about demonic oppression or possession? Is that what you said, Yoshi? Yeah. Well, I know because I read that book, Hostage to the Devil, and there are 4 stages to demonic possession, and or 4 stages to the exorcism of a demon. And unfortunately, some people who do deliverance from demons, they only do the first stage, which is the prayers. There's a stage after that where the demon hides. So you'll have like a time, what people do when they just say the prayers, like they'll pray over people, and then the demon will have appeared to be cast out, but he's not cast out. He's just hiding, or he's like going dormant, you know, and then afterwards, then he comes back again later. And so then they think, oh, well, we have to do another exorcism prayer. But in the rite, in the, that Malachi Martin talks about in his book, is the Catholic rite of exorcism. So it's actually 4 stages. And the first stage is the prayers. And then the demon hides. So the next stage is they use very specific techniques for smoking out the demon. And it's like prayers that cause the demon pain, throwing holy water over people, applying the crucifix to their body, like pressing it against their forehead or something. And then the third stage is where the exorcist actually clashes directly with the demon. And then the fourth stage is the voice, and that's when the demon comes out of the person. It makes this big, loud cry. It's really eerie, I guess. I don't know. Thank goodness, I've never actually had to participate in an exorcism. I heard they're just really awful, and it's hard to deal with. But and that's the fourth stage, is the voice, when they actually do come out of this is actually very biblical, where where he cured the boy possessed of a demon that would cause him to try to throw him into the fire and into the water and all that. And the father begged him to release the boy from the demon. And when Jesus commanded the demon to come out, it made a loud cry as it came out. So this is it's very accurate in both in the Bible and what was written in Father Malachi Martin's book about demonic exorcism. And also, when they get them to the point, to the third stage, this is what I always think is kind of interesting, is that the priest will try to get the demon's name, and they will actually, it's sort of like at that point, they know they've got the demon by the throat in the third stage, where they have the clash, right? And so they found the demon, they got him by the throat, and they actually they ask him his name, and like they'll start questioning him, like sort of like, like when you have an enemy prisoner and you question them, an enemy prisoner, because they want to, to find out what the bad guy's up to, and what kind of techniques he's using these days to work on people. So, and then all those questions and everything that goes on, all the questions and answers and everything, it all goes to some archive in the Vatican, which I thought was kind of interesting. But yeah, that's the thing, is I've seen a lot of people claiming that they're delivering people from demons. They pray over them in their church, and they fall down and they wiggle, and then they go quiet. They probably only hit the first stage. There's a lot to an exorcism. It's not just, saying a few prayers. It's a serious business. And once you go into the exorcism, an exorcist goes in there, he knows he's committed until that person is cast out. Because if they don't, the demon can come after the person who's doing the exorcism. It's very dangerous to be an exorcist. So anyway, that's all I know, really, Yoshi. So anyway, I know it wasn't really the subject here, but since you asked, I just thought I'd address those. It's 4 stages, though. But and we're down to 11 viewers, and the hour's almost up. So yeah, The Exorcist was pretty accurate. It's actually based on a true story. But except in the real story, the priest didn't die, and the child that was being exorcised was a boy. So but it's basically that the movie The Exorcist was based on an actual exorcism of a demon. So yeah, it actually happened. But like they said, the only part that was not true is the priest didn't die, and the victim was a boy, not a girl. So But yeah, morbid subject. I'm just glad I've never had to be involved in one of those. They're pretty grubby. But anyway, it's been an hour. Nobody. We have one person from the Pacific Northwest, and he just said he'll be right back. So I think nobody from the Pacific Northwest is going to show. Like I say, I have no idea who may have lost power tonight. But we'll try again later. And but anyway, thanks for showing up. And you people out there in other areas, try to put something together in your area with people in your area. Just throw one of these out here. Like I said, don't judge my results. You could probably do a better job. So anyway, thanks for showing up. And like I say, we'll try it again. Bye now.